Hello, in this video I'm going to show you how to do your desk organizer drawing. First thing we're going to do is draw your title block. So in the bottom right hand corner of your paper, you're going to use your straight edge to draw a box about this big. Doesn't need to be an exact size. And in my title block, I'm going to title this desk organizer. I'm going to put my name. You should write your own name. Then I'm going to say the scale or the units. And this drawing is going to be exactly as big as the real desk organizer is. So the scale is 1 to 1, written like that. All right. Next thing I'm going to do is pick a point to start my drawing from. I'm going to try to fit 2 views on this paper, so I'm going to start right about here in the drawing. I'm going to go down 3 inches. Every single line I draw, my pencil should drag against the ruler. Then I'm going to go over 8 inches. And then I'm going to complete the rectangle. All right. Next thing I'm going to do is draw my first box. I am going to start my first box 1/2 inch down and 1/2 inch over. And I'm going to draw a 2-inch downward line for mine. You should draw your own. 2-inch. I'm going to go over 2.5 inch. I think this is for AirPods or something. Can't remember what I did this last time for. All right, now I'm going to dimension this one. I'm going to go a dotted line up. This line is not part of my design. It's a part of my notation and marking, so telling me my dimensions. This line goes up with dotted lines, and then an extension line or a dimensioning line. And these arrows need to end exactly at the extension lines. And I'm going to write, let's see, this is 2.5. Or you can write 2 and 1/2 as well. Either one's okay. Either one of those is fine. Then I'm going to throw on one of my positioning dimensions here. Dot, 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 dot. And this one here. Dot, dot. I only include, I never double up a line here. So this line should be, I missed it a little bit, but it should be a perfect continuation of that line right there. And then arrows right here. This line might be too small to draw on though, so I'm going to go up beyond my arrow, and then I'm going to write 1/2 right there. All right, I could do more dimensions on this right now, but I'm going to keep drawing. So my next one is going to be positioned 1/2 inch from the other corner in both directions. I'm going to go 1/2 inch down. I'm going to go 1/2 inch over. And then this one is 3/4 inch tall. And 3.5 inches wide. Like so. And I'll put 1 dimension on this one. And we'll call this 3/4 or 0.75. And I could add more here as well. I'm going to put on my circles next though. And I believe these follow a line that is 1 inch up from the edge. So I'm going to make I think 3/4 of an inch up from the edge. Make a mark here. And then I'm going to do a dotted line. And then my circles start 3/4 of an inch from the end. So I'm going to go in 3/4 and make a mark right there. And then they happen every 3/4 after that. And my circles have a diameter of 5/16. So this is 1/4, it'd be a little bit bigger than that. So I'm looking about that big. And I am only asking you to freehand your circles today. You don't need to use a compass. But I'll show you more circle techniques later. These circles have a diameter, diagonal line, arrows, flat line. Ooh, this is going to be in my way for my next thing, so I'm going to draw up here. Flat line, and these have a diameter of 5/16. This has a positioning here of 3/4. Now this drawing is drawn to scale, so theoretically you could measure everything and you wouldn't necessarily need to write all your dimensions. But I'm asking you to draw at least 7 dimensions on here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do 6 and 7. And this one's should be on here. Okay, so that view is done, and I'm done with the number of dimensions I need on this drawing. I'm going to next draw another view. You need 3 views. This is the top view. Now the side view, I'm going to start right here, and it's going to be 1 inch tall because that's the thickness of my block. Here, let's see, what was my gap there? 3/4. So 3/4 down, and then I'm going to do a gap, and then I'm going to do that, and then connect these lines. And then in this view, you're able to see how deep the holes are. So from here, this hole is going to be right here. It's going to go down. We'll go start at the 3 there. We'll go down 1, 2, 3/4. Dot all dotted lines because you can't see anything here. It's all hidden. All right, that's going to be dotted lines. And then connecting the bottom with dotted lines. And these holes are going to overlap over here in a really messy way. But you can, that's how it looks from this side, so that's how you gotta do it. I'm gonna also go 3/4 for these. And then for these holes, I'm gonna go down 7/8, almost all the way through. I'm changing my mind now, and you don't have to do a third view on this one. We'll just do 2 views. And then this line here is going to be super confusing because that's going to end at 3/4 versus the 7/8. And then this one here is going to be a dotted line across. Remember, these ones are going to go slightly deeper. And I would probably mark these depths on here too. So let's show this one as 3/4. And this one here as 7/8. Okay, that can be your completed technical drawing. If you didn't quite have room for both, you can put the other one on another page. They don't need to line up perfectly, but it makes it kind of easy and nice when they do line up as they are meant to in these types of drawings. Let me know if you need help.